Hello and welcome to Pillars of Wealth Creation, where we talk about creating financial success with a special focus on business and real estate. I'm your host, Todd Dexheimer. Now, let's get to it. Hey, so many of you know Drew Whitson, a multifamily investor, partner of mine, friend of mine, and we went for a bike ride this morning, and it was an awesome bike ride. Thanks, Drew, for going on a bike ride with me. I think it was like 16 miles. We were chugging along pretty good. But Drew and I were talking about syndication, and we were talking about, some other investors we know that have struggled recently with raising money for these syndications, and for good reason, right? COVID is going on. It's tough to raise money right now. But we were talking about how everybody thinks raising money is so easy. And it is. It's easy, but it's very difficult, right? You've got to bust very hard to get money to raise. You've got to pre-build your relationships. He was talking about somebody who's a doctor who, has this natural network of people. This great natural network, obviously being a doctor, has people that they know that they work with every single day that have a ton of money, right? Or make a ton of money. And so figured, that's going to be easy for me to raise $1 million, $2 million, no big deal. Well, that person went and did their first raise and struggled to even raise $300,000. Hasn't been able to do it. And that goes down to, look, they didn't prepare. They just assumed that the money would come easy. And we're told by so many people that the money's going to come easy, right? It's easy right now to raise money. Everybody's got it. Everybody's looking for deals. That's just not the case. People are looking for deals, but they're looking for the right deals. They're looking for the right sponsors. And they also have to know that you are doing this business. And that's the problem with this, doctor or really anybody who thinks, hey, I've got a great network. I think I can raise money. Well, have you prepped your network? Does your network even know that you're in this business? Or is that when you send this deal, they're like, I didn't know they were doing real estate. I wonder what this is. Well, they're not going to invest in that. It's going to be really tough for you to get a lot of investors in something like that. So how are you prepping your investors? How many conversations are you having? Are you meeting with them face to face? And now I know COVID's going on, so it's a lot harder to do. But are you doing Zoom meetings with them? Are you sending them, you're setting up a MailChimp or Constant Contacts or anything like that, and getting in contact with them, sending them monthly newsletters, updates, telling them what you're doing. Are you doing anything to stand out from the crowd? And a lot of people preach you have to have a podcast. You have to, be on social media. You have to become a thought leader. And all that stuff is great. It's helped me out. So I'm not going to discount it, but it's not needed, right? I know a lot of people that do it different ways. And so you have to figure out what the best strategy is for you. I know people that are really good at networking. They would rather just go to, events and, volunteer and go to the country club. And that's how they raise their money. Okay. They don't have a big podcast awareness, anything like that, but they're still building awareness through their own way. So that's the number one thing. You've got to build awareness. You've got to get people to know what you're doing, and you've got to build trust, and not trust in who you are, right? That's important, but trust that they actually know that you know what you're doing. They understand you've got that team you've built. They understand you're in this industry, and this is serious. This is a serious business for you. And it's not just some hobby, right? It's not just some thing that you sent out one day to deciding, hey, I'm going to do multifamily today because I heard somebody talking about it on, Facebook Live, and I'm going to raise $1 million. So do it right, set it up right. Syndication can be a great way to building wealth. Syndication can be a great way to growing your multifamily asset, but it needs to be taken extremely seriously. It needs to be done with diligence, right? It's not for everybody. Also understand it's a business, it's a process. It takes time. It's probably not as easy as what a lot of people are telling you. I know That's maybe not what you want to hear. That's not what people want to sell, but you've got to actually spend the time, spend the energy, and put a lot of effort to it if you want to be successful with syndication. Let me know, drop a note. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you do to be able to raise money, how your success has been. And also, if you've had any failures, like struggles with raising money, let me know, drop a note. And then also, if you have anything you want me to talk about, drop a note, let me know. And I'd love to hit up the conversation with you on what you want me to talk about.